Greetings. I had a couple questions this week about the beginning and ending forms and basically how we turn to the front. There's a couple different turns to the front in the Tai Chi short form, and it involves pivoting, shifting your weight, and then bringing the second foot around unweighted. So I'll show you a couple different examples of that. After, for instance, you would do your push the mountain, towards the camera would be turning to the front. Basically, you can see that the weight is on my front or my right foot. So what I would do is I'd pivot on the ball of the left foot, shift the weight to my left, and then I bring my right foot around unweighted into that neutral or shoulder width position. So that's the standard turn to the front. That would be used after push the mountain on both sides, leisurely tying the coat. So during the form process, you always turn to the front and end up in about a shoulder width stance. Now, beginning and ending form is that V stance, evenly weighted. Those are the two stances in the form that are evenly weighted. So at the start of the form and at the end of the form, you're in this V stance posture, and the weight is evenly distributed. Now, when we get to the end of the short form, for instance, you're just finishing up with leisurely tying the coat right, and so your right foot would be in front of left, and you're in this posture here. Now, instead of just pivoting on the ball of the left foot and having the toes point forward, I'd pivot on the ball of the left foot and have the toes point off to the side a little bit. Then I'd shift the weight to my left. I'd bring my right foot around into that V stance, and then I'd be ready for my closing form. And of course, it's the same thing on the other side. If the left foot's in front of right after push the mountain this way or leisurely tying the coat left, you'd pivot on the ball of the right foot, and then the left foot would come around second. So the weight would be on my left. I'd pivot on the ball of the right foot, shift the weight to the right, bring the left foot around unweighted, and then I'd be ready for the next movement. So you can see it's just basically a pivot, shifting of weight, and then bringing that foot around unweighted, whether it's in the shoulder width or at the end of the form into that V stance. So that helps with making it feel like a much smoother and more balanced movement, and you also get to practice transference of weight and, of course, pivoting, which is really good for your balance. If you find these videos helpful, you can contribute to help support them at patreon.com/edketo. Any other questions, you can, of course, look through the website. There's plenty of videos to choose from there. Thanks for watching.